shut down, or just your area?
They were closing the offices, and everybody was working from home. Like my buddy, who worked for Social Security in San Francisco.
Right.
He been working from home. So he goes, and when he goes to his mom in San Diego, he just logs in and with his computer, and then he works from home, no matter where he is. Even if he's in San Diego, and like my friend, she's in Tennessee, she working from home. They log in on the computer to the network, and that's why it's like, she in her life now. She in Tennessee.
Oh, so she came up.
Yeah.
Based on your skill set. Yeah, that's what's up, Charles. So that's another thing that I could use as a part of my agenda, is really with the changing times and the way, like, I know you've mentioned on several different things that's just in your observation on what we can potentially do better for the planet. And you've talked a lot tonight about the trash problem, especially in New York, and the ocean problem, and even the pollution problem that we have. And it just seems like working from home and becoming a more conscious consumer and more environmental friendly.
See, like Chinese, they don't care about, they act like they do, but they go into other countries and pollute. They go to Africa, they set up plants down there, and let's say coals. They said, let's stop burning coals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they would do it in China to reduce it a little bit, but then they would go down to Africa and they just burn it full speed. They transport the coal and they burn the coals and stuff like that in another place. And then a lot of third world countries don't know, like America is real strict. So why are companies still dumping stuff, chemicals, and what they don't understand is they can dump it in the local lakes or whatever, and then like Camp Lejeune and out there in your part of town, it affects the water beneath the ground, which is usually water we gonna wind up using.
Yeah, because that's funny you say that, Charles, because there's a town here and they had some issues with the plants, and like these processing plants, like you said earlier. I don't even want to think about who's cleaning up all the shit, but that's what's actually happening, is not being processed properly, and the people that are in the close vicinity of these areas, they are the ones that are being affected, and they're coming up with all these crazy diseases. And so this is the kind of stuff that I think, just in general, with you doing a podcast or something like that, but bringing these things out so that we can really address some of the issues.
You know what? It's scary too. Like in Flint, Michigan, the guy, and one of them, it's kind of like you'll give a plant, you'll give some kind of discount to a plant that's going to come to your city and mess up your water to the whole city and cause disease amongst all your people. So Flint, they had a chance to get the water right. They didn't. They went a cheap route, and the water got fucked up, and then the people, it got exposed. Now there'll be other lawsuits. So it's like, how do you see? My thing is, I'm trying to get you the perspective. Third world countries don't give a fuck about the climate. They act like they do. Only certain countries really care. But some countries don't give a shit. And when I was in Brazil, my first fiance, my like that I was engaged to, we went to her town, right? So we go, and so she didn't live too far from this like lake. The lake was black. I looked at the lake like, I ain't never seen a black lake. It was that much pollution in that lake. And you can imagine how much pollution. And then you think about it, that lake is like that. The water is destroying the city. See, people think this because the lake is messed up. The lake is leaking and going into other areas. So it's like seeping, like it's going all over. So don't think that lake is the only part contaminated. It's the land all around it. And then you are now made